coming, everyone. My name is Vlad. I'm the co-founder of RecoverMe, and we improve the cost of work-related injury for employers. So we decided to tackle a very large problem. Work-related injuries cost just U.S. companies $60 billion of direct losses a year. 34 out of 1,000 workers are injured a year, averaging approximately 23,000 per injured worker. Our beachhead entry into this space is musculoskeletal injuries, which account for approximately a third of all work-related injuries. So we wanted to tackle the status quo, and the status quo currently is when an employee gets injured, they go into this endless funnel of going from physician, physical therapist, chiropractor, and all they're given is handouts. Most of them end up in the trash. So this makes recovery from workplace injury slow, inefficient, and costly to our clients, who are the employers. So we developed RecoverMe to decrease return to work times following occupational injury. We don't only target physical recovery, but we also realize that the mental component of recovery is just as important. Overall, we're coming up with a complete package of re-injury prevention, injury recovery, and employee wellness that could seamlessly fit into existing employee benefits programs. So we took a mobile-first approach and rolled out an app to both Android and iOS stores. And our monetization strategy is mostly a SaaS platform that we're selling to our customers who are employers and insurance companies. Also, we'll be licensing our proprietary algorithm to predict return to work times following occupational injury, and also offering advertisement and sponsorship for key players in the field. So we are the right team to do this at the right time. We're a Harvard-based team with expertise in occupational medicine, business, technology. And we finished with Gasoline Ventures Incubator, and we're able to develop our platform using Northout. And currently, we're in a venture incubation program at the Harvard iLab. So before I do the summary, let me just come to the fun part, which is actually demoing the app. All right, so I'm going to skip the sign-up process, and we'll go starting with onboarding as soon as this complies. So here we're doing onboarding, and I'm an employee that got injured. So put in some pieces of information about myself, and we use every single piece of information for our prediction model. And each of these has, and been shown to have in the literature, impacts on return to work times. We ask about job class. As my job class, mostly sedentary, I could see that might be similar to a lot of technologists here as well. Right now we're covering back injury, so here lower back sprain, and let's say my injury was yesterday. So once I fill all that information out, we use our algorithm to actually calculate the personalized recovery range, and then we set a timeline for people, starting with the day one of their recovery and ending with a predicted recovery day. And we make recovery very easy for people. They just have to answer one question each day: how painful is your injury? Based on that answer, we have an automated decision engine that algorithmically spits out an answer specific to the day of recovery and their pain levels. We teach them information in the form of trivia. What do you think is better for a new back injury? What do you guys think? Cold packs? Sounds about right. Well, you'd be wrong. It's actually hot packs. So things like that, little useful information we teach users. And we do physical therapy, in-app physical therapy. We make this very easy. We ask, how much time do you have for today? Let's say you only have 7 minutes. And just turn the sound on.
Be your step-by-step guide for daily physical therapy routines and try to make this process as fun and as easy as physical therapy can be. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know how this works. Once you decide on how much time you can dedicate to your
Okay, good. So this is Marin, our physical therapy model. And this just gives an introduction to our physical therapy. And as you see, it just takes users to a physical therapy algorithm each day. And the physical therapy they do is dependent on which day of recovery they're in.
For the heel slides, make sure you're starting by laying on the ground comfortably with your legs extended. Gently bend your knee on one foot as you
So as you can imagine, that's actual exercise program, and we motivate people to actually be consistent in their recovery plan with a weekly challenge, in which they do everything, they get points for it. And what do they get points for? Info, trivia, daily check-ins, exercises. And I'll basically give the summary slide here. So this is a market in which there's a compelling need. There's a limited competition and it's potentially very large space. There's no regulatory reimbursement hurdles. I don't even need that. And there's strategic opportunities in this field which we're the right team to take advantage of. So that's RecoverMe.
A lot of the injuries are like the recovery part of it is dependent on the physicians, right? So do you guys incorporate some of the therapies based on the physician's recommendation, or is it something generic?
No, so we don't want to replace physicians in any way. What we want to replace is the piece of paper that physicians give people. So initial, how patients are going to be plugged in to us is once they go to human resources and they get sent to an occupational doctor, they'll get a diagnosis. And then that person will refer them to RecoverMe so they can actually continue their therapy in between visits. And we work with the physicians in asking patients when is the next appointment and change the treatment guide based on those recommendations. Yes, back there. We're creating a video. So the question is, are we creating the video content for physical therapy ourselves? For the back module, we have created the physical therapy content ourselves using our occupational medicine physicians as kind of the resource and using physical therapists as a resource. But if we were, as we're expanding our platform, we're looking at certain opportunities to not have to create everything ourselves. But we can if we need to.
So the underlying data set, is that from a public source? Is it private data that you're using to generate these recommendations?
So there is public source, basically data available in various municipalities, and various private sources, and us going to various companies and getting their data on their worker injuries and the recovery that they had. And our great intern, Tom's over here, actually compiles that data and does a lot of great predictive analytics. Over there.
Quick question, one of the biggest hurdles for injured workers is navigating the legal system.
Right.
Any plans to expand into
That is a bit, so the question was, one of the biggest hurdles for injured workers is navigating the legal system. So that is a very good question, because workers' compensation and whether you start getting paid workers' compensation is an important point for it. Right now we're focusing on the medical side, but that's something that we have to be very aware of as well. Any other questions? Oh, right over there. Is the application available for what? So currently the application is available in the app stores, but in order to use it, it would be a contract with us. Right now, since we're doing basically trials and testing, if you contact us, we can give you access to the app. But right now it's available in the app stores, but if you contact us and if you're a smaller company, we'd love to see if it can help you. Last question. Right. We have those projections, but until we kind of solidify them, we're right now undergoing trials at least 2 institutions. Until we kind of get the results from those trials, it would be kind of unfair to give the specific projections, because we want to really find out how much we decrease return to work times. Okay. Thank you everyone for listening.